Alright, so before this video begins, I do want to just state that this is just going to be me talking over some B-roll footage of, me playing a game. The game doesn't really have any influence on what I'm talking about at all. So, you can just listen to me in the background or whatever. You don't have to pay attention to what's going on screen. Again, it's just B-roll footage for those wanting B-roll footage. I don't think I'm really going to be doing anything spectacular in it. I don't know. Maybe I'll, do like a 360 no scope on a Deathclaw or something, and then run away. And yeah, so you can just play me in the background or whatever, however you want to do it. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wally Weasel, and here we are with another episode of Cat's Paw, or Behind the Wrestling, or whatever the hell this is eventually going to be called. I think Cat's Paw is the official title. I got like too many. I gotta figure that out. Anyways, yes. So it's been a while since we've had one of these, and I figure we should just basically talk about the results and, well, my plans for the YouTube channel going forward, and all the other stuff. And first off, let me just start off with the Summer Slam and Backlash results. First off, Summer Slam. That was... Wow, that was unexpected. I did not expect the council to basically lose everything, and in such a spectacular manner, but hey, there you go. And that's good. I like that because, as every kind of stable comes and goes, so will the council. The council will at one point be finished, and going forward, I do have plans for each member of the council when that happens. So maybe that'll happen soon. Maybe we'll see the council separate once and for all, and things going forward there. But speaking about, the individual stuff there, I mean, the Harem beating the Bella Twins, I mean, who honestly thought the Harem would ever become champions? But there you go. It's kind of like whoever thought that Gilbert would ever become like a light heavyweight champion, but there you go, right there. And super proud of Lilac having defended her title at SummerSlam. Basically, just kind of solidify her standing as a main event player in the Vixens division. That was very awesome. I mean, it did kind of suck that she lost a little while after, but I don't think that loss really does anything to her character or her standing. I still feel like she's high up there in the roster and all that stuff. The ladder match went just as I wanted it to, with Jamie Hill winning. I really, 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 really wanted Door Killer out of the title picture, but I didn't want to just have him kind of step away from it. I wanted to, give a reason, this is it. This is the last time that Door Killer will get the challenge for the title, and that is that. And so, yeah. So Door Killer is out of the title picture. We have a new main event player, hopefully, in the form of Roger Desmond. Okay, so this is the thing that 2K18 doesn't have that later games would have. I know 2K22 has it. I don't know about any of the games in between because I haven't played any of those games. But in 2K18, the money in the bank, especially in universe mode, is not a thing. It's a match and it's an event, but it's not a title. I know in 2K22 it can become a title, and you can just set it up to, on this show I want this person to cash in their thing. I don't know if you can set it up to where they're successfully cash in or not or whatever, but in 2K18 the option just does not exist. That's why I had to, keep reminding people, it's like Roger Desmond is the Money in the Bank, and Harper Maloney is the women's Money in the Bank. So, yeah. That's why the conclusion to the ladder match was the way it was, as the only way, after thinking it over, over and over and over again, that I could get it to work and have it, just as impactful. Was just to play Roger's theme song and then have the match start. And I did have to handle Jamie Hill. That's why you see the little a tick mark there when he's being pinned, or it's like, hey, push X to get out of the pin. Why aren't you pushing X? Push X, hurry up. That's why that's there, because I didn't want Jamie Hill to just kind of, fight back or anything like that. He had to be worn out, So it was like single move. That's why I kind of nudged towards Roger in that one, because it was like, come on, hurry up, hit me. And I'm kind of glad that he did do greatness and then go for the pinfall cover right after, because that's the way it should have been. So yeah, that's my view of SummerSlam. Very happy with how it turned out. Very surprised at how well it did in the views and stuff like that. I didn't really expect that, especially since it happened long after the actual SummerSlam. Because if you go back to my older videos, especially Money in the Bank, that one did surprisingly well, basically because it was titled, I think, Money in the Bank 2022, right around the time the WWE was doing their Money in the Bank. So people probably would have been like, oh, an actual version of the pay-per-view on YouTube? What the hell is this? The event hasn't even happened yet, has it? And then they check it out and they see some guy talking about video game characters with a opening that was very questionable and made me stop wanting to do openings for a very long time. And yeah, so SummerSlam did well. I think probably because I had to do the replay separate. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm testing that out in the future. We'll see. But the thing is that the reason for that is because when I did try to set it up as a premiere, the YouTube algorithm or whatever, the copyright scanners were like, nope, you can't do this because we're going to block the video. It's going to block the video worldwide. Kind of annoying. It didn't do that when I had it scheduled, but then when I set it to premiere, oh my god, the whole world was coming down around, Whassup Wrestling. So that's why I had to cut that out, and that's why the premiere or the rewind was set up as its own video. But surprisingly, having it set as its own video was not even copyright claimed. So, I mean, I don't know what the difference is there. Maybe it's because of the length. I mean, it's still the same song. Nothing changed. It's the exact same thing, So I don't know. I do have, or did have the Backlash one. As I'm recording this, the Backlash pay-per-view still hasn't been set for premiere. It's still just set for schedule. So, I don't know if I'm going to be having troubles with that. I'm probably going to switch it to premiere pretty shortly. So yeah, we'll see what goes on there. I do have the the rewind set as its own video, because I figure that would be kind of fun and entice people to want to watch the video or stuff like that. Aside from that, let's keep on chugging along and state that profiles are still on their way. I did look into one method, which was creating a whole Wikipedia fandom type thing for Whassup Wrestling, and it took me a while to actually create the site, because it's register with your email address. And so I registered with the email address, I clicked the link, and then every time I clicked the continue thing from there, off the link that I got from the email, it would say register with your email. And it's I just did. This is the link that I'm registering from. And so eventually I got that sorted out, but it's a lot, it's a lot to figure out how to do a single Wikipedia page, and honestly I'm just too lazy to figure that out. So I'm still now kind of inching towards just making individual videos for each superstar, and I just have to write out their profiles and their histories and all that fun stuff, and eventually that will happen. Eventually. I know I keep saying that. I really did try to get them done for SummerSlam, because I figured SummerSlam would have been a bigger event and would have attracted a lot more views and all that other good stuff. But unfortunately, it was not to be. Apologies on that. Going forward, I'm just going off a list here, so next week would have been the YouTube questionable bits, but that was basically it. The AC/DC Thunderstruck incident, as it will be known, when Whassup Wrestling was Thunderstruck. I still don't understand what was going on with that. going forward, basic stuff on my YouTube channel. I do hope to have some series. I was kind of hoping to try and get like a Saints Row 2 series going, like where I just do the missions and stuff like that, but unfortunately, without a capture card, I can't record stuff that is streaming from the PlayStation Live service. I can't even record, I can't stream, I can't do anything like that. I can't do anything. I can take like photos, which is kind of sucks. And I don't really understand why I'm just recording stuff from streaming. Whatever, it's probably just some legal issue thing on their end. It's probably the same reason why certain games don't have their DLC, which really sucks. It kind of makes me wonder if there's even a reason to play those games. But yeah. Aside from that, this is the big part that going forward with my YouTube channel. This is the part like you probably want to save and clip and throw back at me in the future if you feel I've changed my mind. But I do not plan to monetize my YouTube channel. Monetization only starts when you have 1,000 subscribers. I know it's kind of funny saying that now with 10 subscribers. But you never know. Maybe one day, like 50 years from now, I'll have like 1,001 subscribers, and I'll finally have access to that checkbox. And yeah, I won't be checking that box. Mainly because my Whassup Wrestling videos get far too many copyright claims, and therefore they're not going to be monetized. And then a lot of my streams, like even some of the streams where you would think that there would be no monetization claims, but there are. So I just don't want to deal with any of that. It's just a big, huge hassle. And it's like I'm watching other streamers, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta do this, otherwise I'm not gonna get monetized." And it's like, man, like I just want to enjoy the game. That's why like especially when I was playing like Saints Row, I was just blasting the radio every time I could. It's like, screw it, man. I don't care about monetizing my channel. Membership type thing, deal. Like I'm talking about this now. It's just so that it's not like later on where it's like, yeah, I'm a big YouTube channel, but I'm not going to do this. I'm saying this as a small YouTube channel just to give confirmation that yes, this is what I'm thinking about for my channel. Membership stuff, like no. Maybe, I don't know. If people want to support, that's fine. Like I'll probably have like a Patreon at some point. Like maybe 1,000 subscribers, I'll open a Patreon where it's like a tip jar type thing, or it's like throw in $1 and that'll be about it. I'm not gonna have like tiers upon tiers because those will have rewards or need rewards, and I just can't. Like I have a Discord, but like not my own Discord, but I have Discord on my thing, and I'm barely even on that to begin with. And that's one of the big things that people like throwing out there on their Patreon things. So, like that wouldn't be very fair. It's like pay $5 to get access to my Patreon or my Discord channel that I'm hardly ever on, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves, which you can just do on YouTube videos or Twitter or Facebook or whatever. It's like pay for the privilege of talking about me. It's like, what the hell, man? Come on. So yeah, if I do have a Patreon, it'll just, again, be like $1, just chip in, it's just, whatever, $1 or questionable, or question, volunteer amount. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to be chugging along. I am planning on, returning with some series, like, I do hope to start up a Fallout 4 series. I kind of want to restart my Vault City Return series. Hopefully it works this time. And there's a whole reason I kind of had to stop before. I might turn Skyrim into a series, maybe, because I do enjoy playing the game, and we'll see. And who knows? Maybe there's some other games that I might make a series of. I'll have to start working on one actually, and then go from there. But streaming is just going to continue on as is, and Whassup Wrestling will continue on as is. Aside from that, I think that's really about it. So thank you all for watching, listening to me, and yeah, yeah. All right, bye everybody.